Good evening, and welcome. Welcome to Peterson Entertainment Group presents Gifts Exposed. This is your host, Michelle Thomas, and I am so happy to be with you on this evening. I am ecstatic. It's so much going on this month, people, and this is the time when you want to tune in and be a part. This is the love month. This is Black History Month. We got it going on this month and every month. Okay. So, listen, I want to say thank you for tuning in. And before I even get started on everything, I want to let you know that if you email Peterson EG 2017 at gmail.com, if you email that and you put in the subject line what it is that you would like to present, and you tell us a little bit about yourself and send us a clip, you can be on the other side of the screen with me. So listen, tune in, email, get excited about the gifts that God has given you and share it. You don't have to be a singer. You can be a musician. You can be a poet, an artist, a comedian. Listen, we all love to laugh. So share your gifts with us and all those out there watching. Hi, Facebook land. Hey, YouTube people. Thank you for tuning in, for checking us out. We appreciate you. Hello, beautiful. I love you so much. I thank you to the faithful viewers that tune in every month. It is really because of you and our awesome sponsors that we are here, and we appreciate all of you. We truly do. Listen, we have an awesome show for you, and I definitely don't want to take time away from it, but I wanted to take a minute because it is Black History Month. I wanted to share just a little piece of Black history, a Black history moment for you. So, on tonight, I'm just going to share one of my favorite poets, Langston Hughes. And it's a quick poem, but sometimes it's just those snippets that prick our hearts and make us think. So, here we go. It's called Dreams. Hold fast to your dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to your dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren frozen with snow. Short, to the point, but so true. We so many times get caught up that we lose our dreams. Langston Hughes is reminding us, hold on to them and push to manifest them, to make them what they need to be, because God has already placed all that you need to achieve your dreams within you. So trust Him, tap into God, and let Him flow so that you can grow and do the things that you need to do. Amen. Amen. I just wanted to share a little bit of Black history with you because we are fabulous people. Now, listen, on tonight, we are blessed. So listen, before I even introduce our artist for this evening, I want you to share. I want you to like. I want you to subscribe. I want you to tag your friends. I want you to tell everybody that tune in right now, because who I'm about to share with you on this evening is going to bless you. Trust me, you don't want to miss. I am bringing to the stage the awesome, talented saxophonist extraordinaire, Roy Richardson Jr. Yay for Roy. Hey, Roy.
Everybody,
How you doing?
good.
I am so ecstatic and happy to have you on the show.
Oh,
Uh, I'm a huge fan.
really?
Huge fan.
Oh, thank you
Yes,
so much.
yes.
Thanks for having me. Definitely.
Oh man, this is awesome. This is awesome. And you're playing one of my favorite instruments. I call that instrument the love instrument in itself.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's my
but
baby.
yes. So introduce yourself. Let the people know who Mr. Roy Richardson Jr. is on this evening.
Roy Richardson Jr., saxophonist, flautist, vocalist, and I just play. I do as much music as I can for as many people as I can in as many situations as I can get it into. So
Awesome.
just love to
Awesome.
play, and I tell everybody music is once you get that bug, it's like it's a spiritual thing. It's part of who you are. You just have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
this is me.
And listen, and we appreciate the fact that you share it with all of us. Um, I know from hearing you through church. I'll never forget one time you came down to our church and play with Bishop Charles Lyles, and
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, that was like so amazing.
yeah, I love Bishop, man. He's like family. I love that guy, man. He's a
Yes,
wonderful,
yes,
wonderful person. Yeah.
yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh my gosh. And I know that you traveled worldwide sharing your gift of music. So, how old were you when you started?
When I started, like from the very beginning,
Yeah.
I started in when I was 9 years old. Actually, I started in the fourth grade playing flute. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. My brother came home with a trombone the year before, and we were very competitive. So he had instruments, so I wanted one too. My mom made me pick something small because I was clumsy and she didn't want me to break nothing. So I started on the flute. I heard a James Brown record called "Doing It to Death." Don't have a funky good time.
Oh, yeah.
And Maceo took a little flute solo on there, and I said, "That's what I want to play right there." And
Wow.
I picked
Wow.
up the saxophone in high school. And,
Okay.
and when I got to high school, they heard me play flute, and they made me play saxophone because they liked the way I played the flute. So, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. So,
Mhm.
I always try to explain to those out there that, the gifts that God has given us has will open doors that we never expect to go through. What's
Definitely.
one of the most amazing doors you've gone through with your instrument or with your gift?
Well, being able to travel worldwide, I wasn't in the military, so I had no other means to do that. So I was on somebody else's paycheck. And the first stop was Paris, France, and we went all over Europe and through music. I met my wife through music. I bought my house through music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, music has been everything to me, and I've always worked a 9 to 5. I've always had a day job or whatever, but you know, um, the day job just basically maintains the music is where I'm at now. So I
Awesome.
mean, like I did what I had to do to get what I needed, and then when I had my kids, I slowed down a little bit, and I got a job and been working that ever since. But I still, as you know, I still play professionally on a regular basis as much as possible. Probably more so now than ever. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Mhm.
That's phenomenal. I know for myself, I actually was listening to, like I said, I was listening to some of your music today
Mhm.
because I want to go make a post about it on Instagram. And when I went and made the post, I said, oh, well, I wonder if his music's going to come up. And all your albums just started populating. And I was like, oh, there he is. Oh, okay. And I had to decide which song to play. And so, how does that feel knowing that your music is out there, like that you have achieved and accomplished that, the recordings?
It feels great. I'll be glad when I'm start to make them some money off of it. It's great to be heard, and great for people to acknowledge what you do and for them to like what you do and let you know. Because honestly, I post stuff on like I put stuff out on a SoundCloud. I put stuff out on cdbaby.com. I recently started putting stuff out on DistroKid. I think
Okay.
that's the avenue I'm going to go for like the next couple of projects. I probably use DistroKid because they seem to be able to get it to the streaming platforms a little better. You know,
Okay.
and like I haven't. I would like to see more activity online with the music, honestly. So I was actually really
Understood.
surprised when you told me that you're a fan and you knew all my songs and everything. I was like, wow, like really?
Well, I don't get me wrong. I do have kind of an in, so
Yeah, that's true.
so that because that's my girl. So you support family,
Right, right.
but it's because of the connections that I was afforded the opportunity to hear your music, to know how great an artist you are, and I really want the audience, I want them out there tonight to hear that and experience that. So I'm actually going to digress from running my mouth and let you bless us with some music on this evening.
Cool.
So whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, since it's right after Valentine's Day, I'm gonna keep it romantic.
Yes, 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 yes. Whoo.
I love Stevie.
Woo. See, that's what I'm talking about. The fact that you minister and speak through the saxophone. I mean, that is just, it's beautiful and it's amazing and it's a phenomenal gift. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks for having
Ladies
me.
and gentlemen, that is Roy Richardson Jr. right there. Okay. Y'all want to find him on all digital platforms. Just put his name in the line for search and trust and believe, you will get a catalog and just tap in and get each one. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Whew.
Bunch of videos,
Yeah,
bunch of
this
recordings that I've worked on and things. So yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just want you to know I was in here. I was like, yes, the people were commenting. Thank you for all those that have tuned in. I
Yeah.
definitely want to thank each and every one of you for your comments. Please like, please share. Please let your friends know what they're missing. I want to thank our sponsors, CTF TV, Diamond Limo, UGN Broadcasting, BF Sounds, and HP Visual Connections. Thank all of you for being a part of this evening and allowing us to be in your homes on this evening, because this is a phenomenal thing. Almighty. So listen, when you're uh ministering through song, when you get those moments that you're in worship
Hmm.
and you get I don't want to say caught up, but you probably get caught up in the midst of playing, you
Right.
know. What tell me about that relationship, how that flows, like.
Well, I mean, God is just so awesome, you
Yes,
know.
he is. Yes,
I mean,
yes.
I have no control over it. I mean, I remember one time we were playing at Kane Avenue Baptist Church. Reverend Willie Hurd was the pastor there at the time, and I went down there to sing background for my wife, who is also an incredible singer, as you
Yes,
guys know.
she is.
You know, and they wanted me to play something, but they told me at the last minute, so I had an attitude. I didn't want to play anything. I didn't want to play anything. I just came to sing. That's all. I just want to sing. I just sing background. That's it. He ain't asked me to play, so I ain't gonna play. Of course, when I got there, I can't come into place and not play. Plus, Reverend Hurd is a friend of mine, so I can't say
Mhm.
no to him. But I still had attitude, and I ended up playing. Um, mm, I just posted a video of this one. Anyway, I jacked it up just now, but great is thy faithfulness, man. I didn't even remember the song. I asked somebody to coin the melody for me before I started playing it, and I put the horn in my mouth, and God just went, boop. He just touched me right on the top of my head, and by the time I finished playing, the whole church was, and I don't even remember what happened. It's crazy. Like they gave me a CD of it.
Mhm.
Afterwards, I refused to listen to it because I didn't want nothing to destroy, because you're your own worst critic. So if I'd have
Yeah.
heard it, I would have
Yes.
picked it apart. Oh, I should have
Yes.
did this, should have did this. So I refused to listen to it, and I haven't to this day. And that had to be at least about 10 years ago. And it's something about. I mean, when you in His presence, I sing too, but I mean, it comes out better with this. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. I get it, but it's so funny because you said, you was like, I messed it up now. You didn't mess it up because we was in worship. We was going right in. Honey, if you would have kept playing, we would have been right on in there with you. Uh but you're right. We are our worst critics.
Yeah,
And I try to I try to make sure we share with those with the viewers out there to remind them what you just said. We are our worst critics. So you have to give yourself the chance to uh you have to put yourself out there, even
yeah,
though you feel like, no, I'm not going to be the best, or it's not going to be like this, or it doesn't sound like this. You have to trust that with the gift that God gave you, if you just stand on what God tells you to do, like how He just popped you right in the head and,
yeah.
and took you in. There are so many people out there that God has touched and continues to touch and bless.
Right.
And oftentimes, because they get in their head and compare themselves to other people, they hold back. And what they're doing is they're hindering not the blessing for them, but the blessing for all those that
All the
are
other people.
listening. Right.
Exactly.
All the other people
God
out
wants
there.
to, right. God wants to use you to bless them.
Yes.
So when you
Yes.
hold back, you're stifling what God's trying to do.
You're right.
So I mean, you just have
That's
to
the
walk
thing.
in obedience,
Yeah.
basically. And I don't do that often enough. I need to do it much more than I do.
Mm.
But whenever I do it, oh my God, it's like, you
It's a
know,
powerful thing.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
powerful.
definitely.
Yes. What
And
what
God's
is
like,
that?
wait.
Yeah, right. And like in the
Mhm.
Bible, it says obedience is better than sacrifice. So when you're obedient, you don't know how God is going to open a door and bless. So the more we trust Him and the more we allow Him to utilize the gift that He placed in us, the more we can be a blessing. But listen,
Exactly.
I can run my mouth all night, but it's not about Michelle. This is about Roy Richardson Jr. on tonight. And we are so grateful. I listen. I'm honored to have you. I want you to know that every person that has graced us to be um, on this show has been a blessing, not just to me, but to our viewers. And it's because you humbled yourself enough to take time to be a part of our little show, you
Ah,
know,
no
and
problem at all.
in in the midst of you
I'm humbled that
humbling
you asked
yourself.
me.
Well, listen, we just two humble ones on this show. because this show is about sharing the gifts that God has blessed us with, exposing not just who we are to the viewer, but exposing who God is in us and how He could be a blessing to those around us.
Yeah.
So our show is only a half an hour, which I hate sometimes because I could
Oh
talk to
man,
you and listen to you all night. But please bless us with one of your favorites.
one of my favorites.
Yes.
Oh man, let me see if I find the track. I might have to do it without the track. That's
Look,
okay.
I don't think we would be upset. You just go ahead and play.
Oh, oh man, I should have had my mind right. Just give me a second. I'm still trying to think of what to play. Any suggestions? Any requests? Oh, here
Okay.
we go. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. This is one of those contemporary crossover gospel songs. When BB and CC Winans came out, they put this song out, and they didn't put God or Jesus in it because they basically weren't going to get any airplay if they did that. But I thought it was a beautiful song, and I love the song. It's my favorite song by them.
Yes, heaven, heaven.
I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs right there. So
Oh, and it's so powerful. They didn't
yeah,
have to say God or Jesus in this song.
yeah,
If you just listen to them words, that song is so powerful.
yeah.
Willing to die for heaven is where I want to be.
There are instructions that you must follow to a T in order to
Yes,
reach there. I mean, come on now.
yes. Listen, listen. Whoo, whoo. Listen, people, you have been blessed by Roy Richardson Jr. He has blessed us this evening. This thing right here, whoo, is so amazing when you have not just someone who is skilled in the craft, but someone that's anointed in the craft and they are open to utilize their gift to bless others. It is a profound victory. I thank you. I thank you. I thank your wife. I thank your family. It blesses me when I see y'all all together ministering together. It's an awesome thing. Them babies are grown, but okay, I gotta stay professional. So
We go to Tabernacle Baptist Church, and on the 29th, well, that weekend, the last
mhm.
weekend of the month. Okay, we're going to be performing as a family for Tabernacle Baptist Church. So if you log on to their website and catch the live stream, we're going to be performing the Richardson family, me, my wife, and both my kids. Well, they're not kids
Beautiful.
anymore, so that's cool for Black History
Yeah.
Month. So they wanted like a family thing there. So Tabernacle Baptist Church, TBC. So,
TBC is that .org?
.org, I believe. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So y'all heard that, people. The weekend of the yeah, this is February. So okay.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
the last weekend in
the
February.
last weekend of the month. Tune in. What do you know the time?
Well, church service starts at 10 o'clock.
Oh,
So
okay.
they'll do all the announcements and everything. We'll probably be on by like maybe 10:30 or something like that. But it's Tabernacle Baptist Church, Burlington. Put Burlington, and that'll bring you to my church or whatever. So
Okay. Okay.
because
So
there's
y'all heard
a million Tabernacle Baptist churches all over the country.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. All right, people. So y'all heard that. Please look it up. And if you can't make it because you already in service on that day, then check them out afterwards. Okay,
yeah,
because I know that church, they have links.
right.
You can definitely see the recordings. But I really want to thank you for sharing on this evening. This has
Thank you.
definitely been a blessing. I definitely don't want to leave out our partners, CTF TV, Diamond Limo, UGN Broadcasting, BF Sounds, and HP Visual Connections. And definitely, we have to say thank you to the man who put this all together, Mr.
The
Levi
man.
Peterson. Yes, yes. So, all of you out there in broadcast area that would like to share your information with us or become a part of the show, you can always go to our official website, petersonentertainmentgroup.com, or you can email us at petersoneg2017 at gmail.com. Put in the subject line Gifts Exposed and just let us know what your gift is, what you want to share, and try to send us a little snippet just in case we're not familiar, or let us know some links. We'll find you. We'll do our homework, but reach out to us. Don't allow your fear to hinder you from what God is trying to do for you. Okay?
Amen.
Step out on faith. Step out on faith. The more you trust God, the more He will move for you. The
Amen.
more you avail yourself and humble yourself in God, the more He will open doors for you. So trust Him on this evening. Listening, Roy Richardson's he said it's been a journey, but he's been trusting him, and he's still working on him. I'm still working on me. So we're not saying we're perfect. We're still striving. So don't feel like you got to be perfect. Just strive. The more you strive, the more he'll thrive in you. Okay. So listen, thank you once again for tuning in, everyone. This has been an awesome show. This is a month of love. So love, love, love. Love your family, love your friends, Listen,
Yes.
love your enemies, honey, because if it wasn't for the enemies, you probably still be stuck somewhere, but you left because they was there. So thank them too, okay? Y'all have a wonderful evening. Roy Richardson, thank you so much for blessing us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all buy his stuff. He is streaming. He is out there. Support. Okay, when we support the kingdom will support us. Okay, so get out there and support. We appreciate you. We appreciate all of you for tuning in. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. See you next month, people.
Bye, everybody.